If you don't witness a crime, you have no authority over me. You want to be rude? Let's be rude.
I say step
Please
away
don't
from
touch
the
me.
car.
Are you getting in the car?
Away from the cars.
I'm having a conversation.
You're not having a conversation.
Did you witness?
An auditor was peacefully filming NYPD vehicles parked on a public sidewalk when several officers approached and tried to force him to leave. They accused him of looking inside the cars with no evidence of a crime and refused to identify themselves, violating the Right to Know Act.
On Webster, between 167 and 170, we at the 44 precinct. Well, 167 and 168. We at the 44 precinct. Let's check it out. See the school safety. Yes.
Oh, could you film me? My car?
Our car.
Our car? Why is this our car?
Because the city's car, New York City car.
Yeah, but you don't drive it, so it's not.
No, because I don't work here. It's everybody's car.
It's not.
We own it.
No, you don't.
The city of New York owns it.
Why are you filming?
Because it's a public vehicle.
Why are you filming my possessions inside of the car?
I don't know what's what. I'm just filming whatever I can see from public. You don't have nothing to hide, right? Let's keep it moving. We here. This car is empty in the background.
Hello?
Seats are all beat up.
I'm talking to you.
I'm ignoring you. No, thank you.
Get out. I
Who
don't
you-
care if you're recording. You're not
who you
supposed to
talking
be
to
here.
like
I'm
that?
talking to you. Get out from the. Start looking into the officer's car. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out from the car. Stay
Get
away
out from the
car.
sidewalk?
No, from the car. You were looking inside the car.
So?
You cannot be doing that.
Why not?
Stay away from here.
Is it against the law?
It is against the law. You thought you were looking inside the car. I don't know if
So?
you want to vandalize. Stay away from the car, sir.
You don't
I don't
know?
care if you're recording. I'm recording too.
Okay, so let me get your card.
Well, get away from the car and I give you a card. Well, I'm not.
It don't
telling
work
you.
like that.
Well, it doesn't work how you want to say it.
It
either.
does.
All right, I
It
don't
does,
care.
'cause right
I don't
now-
care. Sir.
Right now?
Sir, I
ma'am,
don't care.
ma'am,
Sir, I don't care.
ma'am.
Sir, I don't
You came
care.
up to me to be disrespectful?
Sir, you looking
You came
inside
up-
the car.
okay.
Why are you looking inside the car?
I'm just gonna allow you to expose
Why are you
yourself.
looking inside
Go ahead,
the car?
expose yourself.
Why are you like? I don't have
It doesn't
to.
matter
I
why.
don't care.
It doesn't matter
Yes,
why.
it does.
No,
You're
it
not
doesn't.
supposed to do that.
Says who?
This is property. It's private property.
No, it's
the
not.
NYPD. Yes, sir. Okay.
Who owns the NYPD?
You want to stay in the sidewalk?
Who owns the NYPD?
Stay away from the car.
No, thank you.
My things are there. He's looking inside the
What's
car.
up, man? So what?
He was looking inside
State
the
of
car.
crime.
I don't know if he wants to break a window.
State of
or
crime. State of
anything.
crime.
I don't know.
State of crime.
He's looking inside the car.
State of crime.
I don't know if you want
Did
to
you
break
witness
a
a
window.
crime?
I don't know.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know your intentions, sir.
If you don't witness a crime, you have no authority over me.
I don't know your intentions. I say
You wanna be
step
rude?
away
Let's
from
be
the
rude.
car. I say step
Please
away
don't
from
touch
the
me.
car.
Are you getting in the
Step
car?
away from the cars.
I'm having a conversation.
You're not having a conversation.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know why.
Yes
you're
or no?
intentions.
Yes or
I
no?
don't know why you.
You don't know what anybody's. You didn't ask me my
I'm
intentions.
not looking into people's
And you see what I'm doing.
I'm not looking into people's
These is
cars.
our cars.
Sir.
New York Police Department. That means New York
That's
owns
fine,
it.
sir.
That means my
You're not
tax dollars
looking
pay
inside
for
the
it.
cars. I
You
don't
can't
know
tell me
your
what to do.
intentions. I don't know.
I'm not. Am I detained?
All right, sir. And then,
Am I committing a crime?
sir, don't look inside
That means
the
you have no
car.
authority over me.
Sir,
I'm a free American, right?
All right, that's fine.
So why don't you
All I
respect my
said-
rights?
all I said was
Right now I'm
stay away
protected.
from the cars.
Right now I'm protected by 3 people, 2 sergeants. I'm protected
That's fine, sir.
because I'm exercising my rights in
All I
public.
said was
So why are you
stop
not
looking
protecting me?
inside the car.
Why would you tell me that?
I said stop.
Why would you
Wait,
tell me
I
that?
did say that.
Why?
I said because you cannot be looking
Says
inside
who?
the cars. All right, sir.
Is there a law against
Are you
it?
done? Are you done
Am I committing a
recording?
crime?
Are you done recording, sir?
Why you guys don't let her know that I'm not doing anything wrong? No, she came out mad nasty, bossing me around, telling me I can't look at.
I said step away
So
from the
what?
cars.
If I commit a crime, arrest me. If I commit a crime, you arrest me. I'm not committing a crime. I'm free. No, I didn't say nothing to you, ma'am. I didn't say nothing to you. You just can't control your ego. Your ego's all the way up here. You just have to say something to me, right? All I do is point the camera, ma'am. You expose your own attitude. I didn't give you that attitude. Did I give you that either?
You know what you were doing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
You know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, are you done?
I'm testing to see my employees, because you work for me, respect my rights in public, and clearly you don't.
Are you done?
Clearly you don't. Are you done trying to intimidate me?
I'm not.
Are you done trying to boss me around?
Are you done, sir?
You're trying to bully me out of my rights. No, I'm gonna be here for like 20 more minutes recording the cars. There you go. Excuse me. Trying to bully me out of my First Amendment right. Of course I am. You're not allowed to park the cars on the sidewalk. Should I call the Department of Justice? Should I call the DOJ and let them know that the 44th precinct is still parking on the sidewalk? Yeah, just go back to work. Lose the ego. You done? I need your card. That's a right to know act. That's a law. I need your card. Yeah, I need her card. So she tried to get me on lawful orders. Permiso, excuse me. I just need her card. That's it. I'm not a threat, sir. Clearly, my hands are full, right? I'm not detained. I can move anywhere. I'm not detained. I can move anywhere, sir. Have situational awareness, okay?
Stay right there.
Have situational awareness. If I break in, then arrest me. That's it. Give me a card. They shouldn't even be parking on the sidewalk. Why didn't you enforce the law? I need her card. I don't even know who she is. Y'all don't enforce the law around here? Can I get your card? You want to break the law too? You want to break the law too? I need your card. All right. Guess y'all don't care about CCRB, right? No problem. You breaking the law, officer. I need your card. Sergeant, I need that gentleman's card. He refused to identify himself. The gentleman that just walked right there, I need his card. Thank you. It's the law. Car door is open. You a lieutenant or captain? You left one of your doors open. Right here. You want to close it? One of your sergeants broke the law. She didn't give me her card, so... How do I go about getting her name? She left already, so. What's your name, sir? We're gonna be getting out of here. I don't think he, I don't know. I don't think he's coming back out. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I just wanted to pay a quick visit here. They just can't help themselves. This precinct is filthy. All right, till next time. Love you all. It's the 44th precinct. Make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all go.
I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. There is no reason for you to pull me over. You said you saw it. Now am I free to go?
No, sir.
Don't consent. Get your sergeant on the line.
A wounded combat veteran was pulled over by a state trooper, despite breaking no laws and driving a fully legal vehicle. The officer claimed he couldn't see the license plate. But even after confirming it was visible, he kept demanding ID, a driver's license without any legal justification. The driver refused to comply, stating clearly that he did not consent to any search or seizure, and repeatedly asked for a supervisor, which the officer ignored.
How are you, sir? Been better.
Why is that?
I got pulled over for no reason.
Okay. Well, it's not no reason. Just
Why is that?
Okay. Well, I couldn't see your license plate because of the tint in
So
your
no
windshield.
reason.
No, that's not no reason. How's that no reason?
Because you couldn't see it, now you do, and now it's there, and I got pulled over. I'm completely legitimate. I am a Texas registered, that tint's legal in Texas, everything's legit. I got pulled over for no reason.
No, it's not a no reason. I didn't see it. I see it now that I
So
can
you're
walk
incorrect.
up to the car.
Okay, so now I got
Okay.
pulled over, and you were erroneous.
I'm not erroneous. My pulling you over was correct. But now that I'm up this close, I can
Now you see how you were incorrect.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, can I take a look at your driver's
Nope,
license real quick?
I don't consent.
Okay.
There's no legal reason for you to pull me over. You can keep walking, man. Am I free to go?
You're not free to go. I'd like to make sure you're okay to drive this car.
I'm good to drive this car. I don't consent to anything you have to say. Please leave. Please may I be on my way.
Okay. Where are you headed to tonight?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business, dude. Let
Okay.
me go. I'm good to go. You have absolutely no right to have pulled me over, and you're just pushing this thing, and I got stabbed by one of you crap cops, and this freaking DA up here is charging me for it to keep it quiet. All you guys have done is terrorize me, and all you're doing right now is doing nothing, accomplishing absolutely nothing, and there's no reason for you to be messing with me. All you're doing is eating too much and making that uniform look like crap.
Okay. I'm not messing with you, sir. I couldn't see your license. as you
Right,
were
so am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go. I'd like to see registration and driver's license.
I do not consent. I don't consent. I don't consent. There's no reason for you to ask me for that. There's no reason for you to pull me over. You were erroneous. Ma'am, am I free to go?
I need to see your driver's
Nope.
license.
Am
and
I
your
free to go?
registration
I don't
before you go,
consent.
please.
I don't consent. No,
Okay.
there's absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason, pal, for you to ask for that when you were erroneous to pull that over.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, I disagree.
Call your sergeant down here.
Okay. I don't
Call
have
your
a
sergeant down here.
Okay.
Call your sergeant down here. There's no reason for you. You saw that it's erroneous right there. Everything, run my tags, do all that stuff. I don't consent to any reason you doing any of this. I absolutely detest everything in your being right now. Am I free to go?
No, I just need to see your driver's
No,
license.
don't consent. There is absolutely no reason for you to ask for that. Piss off, dude. Straight up, man. Straight up. I'm a combat veteran wounded warrior, and you have absolutely no reason. I didn't go to war for you to play Billy Badass like this. Go get your cop. Go get your sergeant. There's absolutely no reason for you to be pulling me over like this. I've been terrorized by the cops in this town, and you're doing your job to step in them shoes. I do not consent to anything. Am I free to go?
Okay, can I ask you how I'm terrorizing you?
Because you pulled me over for no reason. Am I free to go?
I pulled you over.
Am I free to go?
No, sir. I need to see your driver's license.
Nope,
and
I know.
registration,
I don't
please.
consent. Am I free to go?
No. Can
I don't
please-
consent. Am I free to go?
Can I ask you one question?
No, you already asked. You already done enough, man. Am I free to go? Ma'am, are you his sergeant?
Nope.
Can you get your sergeant up here?
He's in charge.
This guy is not complying. He illegally pulled me over. He wants to search and seizure me and my being, and he has absolutely no reason to. Y'all terrorists can take this elsewhere. I'm not consenting.
Okay. If your driver's license is good, I just need to verify.
There's
that.
no reason. Tell me why you need to verify that. I wasn't breaking any law. I wasn't speeding, and you can see that my truck is legitimate. Why do you need to see anything? You don't. Go. Let me leave. I do not consent. Let me go.
Okay. All I want to do is check that you're good to drive.
I'm good to drive. I do not consent. Let me go.
I don't know.
I don't consent. Let me go.
Okay.
Well, you pulled me over illegally because you could not see the license plate in my thing. Now your story is you don't know if I'm good to drive. Dude, I don't consent. Leave. You're terrorizing me. You're absolutely terrorizing me. Am I free to go?
No. You're
Why
not
not?
free to go.
Why
I
not?
just need to check. See if
No,
you're good to
I
drive.
do not consent. I am good to drive. I was driving just fine. You pulled me over for a tag violation, not because I was erroneously driving. Dude, you can push this as far as you want to go. You're on video. You're on live uplink, live load. You had better hope, Lee Wachowski, that you are correct, because you're asking me now that I'm not good to drive my vehicle when you just said that you pulled me over because you couldn't see my tag. Am I free to go?
No, I just need to make
That's
sure your
illegal
license
search
is
and seizure.
valid.
There is absolutely no, you do not need to. There's absolutely no reason for you to. I don't consent. There's absolutely no reason.
Okay, then will you provide me with your name and date of birth so I can check?
Nope. Dude, you can run these tags. That's everything right there that you need to do, that are you legal to do, and that you can see through the window like you just said. I do not consent. Am I free to go?
No, sir. It's very simple.
Get your sergeant on the line. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. Am I free to go?
No, sir. If you just let me see your driver's license.
There's no reason for you to do this, dude. Do you know who I... All right, I'll show you something. I'm not...
You are. Okay. Are you carrying? Are there any weapons down there? I get nervous when you move your hands like that. Okay.
Take that. That's ID.
Okay.
Now you're trying to get legal, dude. Piss off.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Yep, you are.
But you check your driver's license.
Dude, that's my ID right there. Why don't you go look that up?
That is not ID.
Why don't you find out how you're going to wind up on film?
That's fine. I realize I'm on film.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
protesting
I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. There is no reason for you to pull me over. You said you saw it now. Now am I free to go?
No, sir.
Don't consent. Get your sergeant on the line.
Okay.
Get your sergeant up here. Get your sergeant up here. Get your sergeant up here.
In the meantime, if you just let me see your driver's license and I check that you have a valid driver's license.
Well, you're telling me to roll my window. We can talk, right?
Yeah, roll it down more.
But why?
So I can talk to you better, man. I'm not going to talk to you through a crack like this.
We can talk.
I'm not trying to be rude to you, anything like that.
I'm really not trying to be rude to you either, but...
So what's...
During a traffic stop in Arkansas, Trooper Jackson Little pulled over a citizen, Mr. Transparency, for allegedly speeding. The officer demanded he roll down his window and answer questions, but the driver calmly refused and invoked his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Howdy.
Roll it down all the way, man.
Why is that?
Roll it down all the way so I can talk to you better.
We can talk, right? I mean,
roll it down all the way. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
what law is that?
Why are you starting this, man?
Well, you're telling me to roll my window. We can talk, right?
Yeah, roll it down more.
But why?
So I can talk to you better, man. I'm not going to talk to you through a crack like this.
We can talk.
I'm not trying to be rude to you, anything like that.
I'm really not trying to be rude to you either, but...
So what's the deal? Why don't you want to roll it down all the way?
Because I don't have to.
Why don't you want to?
You
just trying to be difficult?
I'm not trying to be difficult. Do you want my license and registration?
Yeah, if you don't care.
What's the reason for stopping me?
First off, okay, I'm Trooper Jackson Little with the Arkansas State Police, okay?
I appreciate that.
The reason I'm pulling you over is speeding. You know how fast you're going?
I do.
How fast are you going?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I got you going 87 in the 65, man. That's a little quick.
I got this dash cam here.
Yeah.
And it records my speed.
Okay, how fast does it say you're going?
I'm not going to answer that question, but okay. I know it wasn't that. This is registration, insurance.
You think you were going, at least?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
I'm really not trying to be difficult with you, sir.
So what's the deal then?
Well, what deal?
Like why are you just being so defensive and argumentative?
With what?
Everything I'm saying.
Well, I don't believe...
I'm not being cooperative by rolling the window down. It's not a huge deal. I'd like to talk to you better, you know, instead of...
I think that we're talking fine, though, aren't we?
We were, but it's not...
Well, hold on. Let's start over.
We're not going to argue.
I don't want to argue with you, but let's start over.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
My name's James. You have my ID here.
Nice to meet you, man.
And I just don't... The reason for the window, I'm not trying to be defensive or argumentative or anything.
Yeah.
I just don't like to have it all the way down.
Why's that?
I just don't.
Why is that, man?
I just don't.
Okay, okay. Everyone's different, I guess.
Everyone is a little different, yeah.
Yeah.
You like it down, I don't, you know.
Okay. Everything looks good here. So you don't think you were speeding?
I don't want to answer any questions regarding that.
Why not?
It's just...
It's not a huge deal, man. It's just speeding.
I get it, and I don't think it's a huge deal to not...
Something, you know, if you don't think you're going that fast, something could be wrong with your car or something, man. You know, you never know that.
It's 2021.
Rude, nothing like that, man.
I'm not trying to be rude either.
I know you're being nice now, so I appreciate that.
Well, I feel like I've been nice.
Yeah, it's the deal is, man, we go, you know, if you give us signs by not being cooperative by the little things.
We're not cooperating?
Just listen. Let me talk, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Those little things can mean a lot sometimes, man. For all you know, you could be trying to hide something, anything like that. So those are just little clues. I'm not saying you are. Not accusing you of anything.
Well, we're just operating within the bounds of the law right now, aren't we?
What do you say?
Are we just operating within the bounds of the law right now?
We are.
Then...
But those are just little clues, man. I mean, it's kind of weird when you don't want to roll your window down on the way. It's just a little weird, man.
It's a little weird that you're just demanding I do something. You said that you're not asking, you're telling me, and you don't have the legal grounds to tell me to roll my window all the way down. That's the only thing. That was a lie.
A lie?
Yeah.
That's not a lie.
Do I have to roll my window
I
down?
can make a bigger deal out of that. I'm not going to, though.
Do I have to roll my window down all the way? Is that a
I do what
law?
I asked, man.
Is that a law?
And if you think that's violating whatever, we can take it to court. If that's
We can take that one to court. That is not a law that I have to have my window all the way down.
Like that. But like I said, it's speeding, man. It's not a huge deal.
And I understand that, and that's why I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, because you were telling me to do something that I don't have to.
I can tell you to do whatever I want. If you think it's violating,
You can tell me to do whatever you want?
If you think it's a violation of whatever thing you're talking about, we can take it.
Well, I don't think you violated anything right now.
Okay, yeah. Good deal.
No, I think we have a disagreement on what the law says on the window.
What's the deal, man? Honestly, like what?
Well, there's zero deal.
Okay, so just what?
You've got me stopped.
Yeah.
You're accusing me of speeding, you say?
Yeah.
I've handed you my documents. I'm doing everything I'm legally required to do.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you think I have a deal.
I just don't. Why can't you just really like what's so hard about just click?
Well, what's wrong with you said that so we can talk, but we're talking right now. So
there's nothing
what
wrong
other
with it,
reason
man.
is there?
I'm just curious, honestly, why you can't just roll it down all the way.
I
don't know why don't.
I'm just curious of why you're so stuck on it.
It just blows my mind. Like, why can't you just roll it down all the way, man? Like, what's?
It blows my mind that you can't let it go. I thought we moved past this.
It's just a little funny to me, man. I'm behind the whole cop thing. I'm just kind of curious why you won't do it.
I just don't think that I am legally obliged to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying beyond that, why don't you just want to? Like, what's the big deal? You see, like, are you afraid or what?
I like my window. Well, I think that, a man approaches my car with a gun and...
Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you or anything like that.
I fully believe that, but I'm allowed to have my defenses up, right? Do you believe I'm going to hurt you?
No, I don't.
But you got your defenses up, right? I mean, it's just a natural
all the stuff
thing.
Going on, I guess it's kind of natural.
Yeah. I have nothing against you as a person.
Yeah, but
I'm just...
You gotta think, man, not every cop's a bad cop, so I'm not here to hurt you like that, man.
And I'm fully on the side of the police. But I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I have my ways I gotta do things.
Yeah. I was just saying, behind the whole cop thing, I was just kind of curious why you didn't want to, like, behind the whole... I'm the cop, you're the violator, whatever. Just kind of curious why you didn't want to roll it down. So
yeah, I just like it where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Sure.
Anyway, man, just hang tight here, okay?
Sure.
Put your stuff back, man. Here's what we're doing, okay?
All right.
Your record looked pretty dang good. I didn't see a speeding warning or ticket on there, okay?
Okay.
On you out for the warning, okay?
I really
know you don't think you're going that fast, but radar said you were, but I'm not writing you a ticket.
That's what I was going to ask, is if you're on radar, because I'm not lying to you. I wasn't going that fast.
How fast? Since we're beyond that, how fast was it?
I really can't answer that question.
Well, I'm not writing you a ticket, man. It's a warning, so I'm just curious what it says.
I understand, but there's a formality that's got to take place there.
What do you mean formality?
My right to remain silent on things.
I'm not going to walk back there and rewrite a ticket, man. I can promise you. I'm just curious.
I can promise I won't answer the question.
You have my word. I'm not going to do that. I promise you. That's on my camera. But yeah, man. What's your name again?
My name's James.
Okay, nice to meet you, man. I'm Jackson. Nice to meet you.
You too. What was your badge number?
587.
587. Is any of that going to be on the?
Oh, let's see. It should be. Yeah, name's right there. Badge number's right there. Okay.
Perfect, man.
But yeah, besides that, man, I know you don't think you're speeding. My radar said you were, but just be careful, okay?
Absolutely, and you too, for sure.
I appreciate it, man. And like I said, not every cop's bad, man.
We're
here to keep you safe.
I think the majority of police are good.
Yeah.
The saying goes, "A few bad apples spoil the bunch."
Yeah.
And I think that's a bad case of what's happening.